necessary. Stop being cutthroat with your brothers, because your enemies are cutthroat.
That's right.
That's what y'all modeling y'all business after. You're modeling your business after what the enemy does to us.
That's right.
And that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Most High chose us to be a special people above all other people on the earth.
Right.
Stop trying to fit in. You better than these people.
Right.
Why are you trying? I can't understand that for the life of me. You extra OG, super OG Jenkins Jr. when it comes to your people. But when it comes to the other people, you humble down. Right, you get right, yes sir, no sir, put your pants up, make sure you straight, eyes up, straight, all that good stuff. But when it comes to your people, nigga, man, I wish a nigga would, come on man, really? What are you? Because obviously you fronting somewhere.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
Edom. This goes out specifically to you.
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
The Most High said earlier, his word is not written in vain.
That's right.
It will come to pass. I know y'all in y'all comfort zone right now, because your kingdom been lasting and lasting and lasting. But guess what this word say?
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a sword, I will send a fire upon Timon, which shall devour the places of Bozrah.
Yeah, that sword. Look at the Most High. Camelot that's pulling up with 2 swords on the side, and it say traveling with God's grace. No doubt, no doubt. That word is true. Them swords is coming.
That's right.
You can bet that.
That's right.
You understand?
Jeremiah 17:19.
Tell me they getting out here. Tell me they getting out on here.
All praise to the
All
Most
praise
High.
it. All praise it.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 19. Thus saith the Lord unto me, go and stand in the gate of the children of the people.
We being obedient to our power, man. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about us, but we believe these scripts to be true. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but we read these scripts every day. Every day we got our nose in this Bible, man, and we doing what it says to do. I don't care nothing about what Pastor Pt2 say we should be doing. I don't care nothing about it. If you can't prove it with script, sit down, shut up.
That's right. Whereby the kings of Judah come in, and by which they go out, and in all the gates of Jerusalem, and say unto them, hear ye the word of the Lord.
Hear ye the word of the Lord, the Most High's people.
That's right.
Hear ye the word of the Lord, the Most High's people. We are doing what we have been told to do. Hear ye the word of the Lord, Most High's people. We are Israel elders, You are Israel elders. You are not African Americans. You are not so-called blacks. You are Israel. You are the real Jews.
That's right.
The people over there in so-called Palestine, those are not the real Jews.
That's right.
That's right.
They are a knockoff. Y'all want proof? Elder.
Y'all want proof?
They don't even care, man. They don't even care.
That's what our elders do.
That's what our elders do. That's why we have been in the positions that we have been in.
Stiff
because
neck.
our elders don't give a damn about us.
Bring
They don't
it
give
out.
a damn about themselves. They just want to get money. That's all they care about is money, money, money. And I know it's the truth. Let the church be open and ain't no thorns in there. See how long it be open.
That's right.
The pastor talk about the law done away with, but ask y'all for tithes.
That's right.
Y'all destroyed, man. Y'all let us down, man. And y'all still doing it, man. Y'all still doing it.
Ye kings of Judah, and all inhabitants of Jerusalem, they enter in by these gates.
We talking to y'all.
Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves.
Take heed to yourself. Check yourself, man. Look, if you got a youngster telling y'all have slipped up, elders, y'all need to
Can you meet
listen.
me,
Get off your elderly high
about
horse,
45 minutes,
humble
meet me
down,
down,
and listen.
downtown
All my
somewhere.
young Israelites out here, get
finna
your
text
head out the streets. Get your head out of the clubs. Humble down and listen to these words.
That's right.
Time is now.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves, and bear no burden on the seventh day.
Bear no burden on the Sabbath day. If you're shopping right now, you are bearing a burden.
That's right.
Did that. If you are doing anything outside of these scripts, you are bearing a burden.
That's right.
Get right.
Nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem. Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day. Neither do
Especially coming off a bus like that.
neither
a lot of
ye
elders.
do any work.
That's a church
But
somebody.
hallow ye the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers. But they obeyed not.
What they do?
They obeyed not.
They obey not.
That's right.
Y'all too high on y'all horse to obey.
Right.
Y'all know too much. How can a youngster tell me something?
Right.
I'm an elder. You can't tell me, man. Man, y'all lost. You so lost you about to hit each other, trying to run to get away.
Trying to run from the scripture.
Trying to run from these scripts. Scripts say the wicked flee when no man pursue.
Right.
That's right. Y'all. These ain't nothing but these scripts. If you can't handle these scripts, get out the kitchen. You understand? Get your mind right, man.
But they obeyed not. Neither inclined their ears.
I don't even want to hear it. How do you not even want to hear scripture?
That's right.
We not out here rapping no songs. We ain't got no blanket out for no tips. We out here out of the pure sincerity. Pure sincerity of waking up our people. Pure sincerity of washing our hands of our people's blood.
That's
Right.
We're trying to get the kingdom. We're trying to give y'all the kingdom. If you don't want it, it's on you. If you don't want it, it's on you. We're doing our part in hopes that one day you'll do yours. That's a nation.
But made their necks stiff.
Stiff-necked people. Hard-headed, stiff-necked, can't tell me nothing people.
That they might not hear nor receive instruction.
Y'all don't want to hear instruction. Y'all don't want to receive instruction.
You got something for me?
Got a precept, I'll
Go ahead, Mark.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 6.
Bring it out.
Thine habitation is in the midst of the sea. Through the sea, they refuse to know me.
Y'all habitation, y'all living in deceit. You are living in lies. You are living a lie.
Cold.
That's
You are
right.
living a
Oh.
lie. Presbyterian, Baptist, you are living a lie.
Non-denomination.
Non-denomination, Pentecostal,
Colossians.
Seventh-day Adventist,
Get Colossians 2 and 8.
you are living a lie. And you need to shake that out. Come back to this truth. What you think the Most High gonna say to you when that time comes? And the Bible is out and you don't want to hear what it has to say.
Right?
All right, this is a book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Y'all have been spoiled, meaning robbed.
Right.
Robbed of their heritage.
Right.
For these vain philosophers.
That's right.
Listening to your pastor say, everybody can get the kingdom. I don't care who you are or what you've done. Anybody can get the kingdom. So you mean to tell me, pastor, that all that stuff that happened to us in the early centuries of us being in America, ain't nobody got to pay for that. So it's just, wipe your hands clean, we're going to start a new slate. So the Most High ain't just, that's what you're trying to tell me? Somebody lying. Either you a script and I'm going to believe the script. I will not believe what a man got to say.
That's right.
Because I want salvation.
That's right.
Sister, what's your nationality,
After
sister?
the traditions of men, after the rudiments,
Give me Song of Solomon 1 o'clock. Did you also know that so-called black is attached to God's chosen people in the Bible? So you know that you are God's chosen people according to the Bible.
Y'all are elders.
What is
Y'all
God's
know
chosen
y'all
people's
is.
name?
Why you turn your head, bro?
Give me we're going to show you black in the Bible, and we're going to show you who it pertains to. If you got like 2 men.
this is a book of
Solomon,
Solomon,
Solomon.
chapter 1, verse 5.
So this is,
I am black.
Hold on, he was what?
I am black.
No, he's Caucasian.
I am black.
No, he's red.
I am black.
Solomon say, I am black. Come on.
But comely,
Meaning handsome or beautiful. Come on.
all ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Solomon had a lot of wives.
Right.
So
Bring it out, Op.
he had game. So he is talking to who?
All ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Daughters of Jerusalem. Come on now.
As the tents of Kedar.
That word Kedar literally means black in itself. Come on now.
As the curtains of Solomon.
Solomon was a black man. What? So you learned it. Right now, I asked you earlier, who is that black pertaining to in the Bible? That's what's up, man. Bring out what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To all who?
All Israel.
No, to all child.
All Israel.
All the white man.
All Israel.
Israel. Right? Solomon was an Israelite. Christ was an Israelite.
Right.
David was an Israelite.
Bring it out, Op.
Jeremiah was an Israelite.
That's right.
All of these prophets
All praise.
were Israelites. Israelite is what? What color are they?
I am black.
They are black. Why else do you think we are called African American, Afro American, Negro, Bushman, all these different derogatory statements that they call them? Give me Deuteronomy 28, 46, 68. One more question, sir. I know it's cold out. How do we get to America? How do we get to America? No, you know. You came over here on ships, right? To serve what purpose? Why did they bring us over here on ships? Why did they bring us over here? Slaves, right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That word Egypt means it's not a landmass. Because when Moses brought Israel out of Egypt, they never went back collectively as an entire nation. Or we never went back collectively as an entire nation. So that word Egypt means something else. What was the situation that Moses had to bring Israel out of? Do you know?
What was the Israelites doing in Egypt? that caused God to tell Moses to come get him. Yeah. They was in hard bondage, right? Slavery, right? See the movie Ten Commandments? They were in hard bondage, slavery. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
House of bondage. Egypt equals bondage. Bondage equals slavery. So now you take that and go back to Deuteronomy 28:68.
And this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
Bondage again,
with ships,
specifically with ships.
by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Over 2,000 years before it happened,
And thou shalt see it no more again.
we have not seen our homeland again. And this is our last captivity.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemy.
We were sold to our enemy that beat our names and culture out of us, that gave us all of these different religions, that told us we are nothing, we are less than dogs, we are 3/5 of a human being. Even to this day, that part of the Constitution has not changed. We are still considered 3/5 of a human being.
For bond men
For slave men
and bond women,
and slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
Martin Luther King can save us. Harriet Tubman can save us. Who are you according to Scripture?
You're an Israelite. Remember that, kid.
It'd be even better if you go home and read these scriptures and take it to heart and do what it says to do. I'm not saying that you don't, but I'm just saying with a new mind, go back over these scriptures and know that it's talking about you being God's chosen people.
Right.
Right.
Black man, black woman, wake up to who you are.
That's right.
Wake up to your real nationality. You are not before 1600. I want y'all to hear this clear. Before the year 1600, you were not considered African or African American or Negro or Negroes. None of those titles were on you. Well, let me take that back. Before 1400. Because our righteous slavery started in the late 1400s. Right? So before 1400, before the year 1400, there was no such thing as an African American. There wasn't even a such thing as an Africa.
That's right.
So now you gotta ask yourself, what was I before America?
Right.
What was I before the Aramaic slave trade? Because this ain't nothing but a continuous slavery that we're in. We left the Aramaic slave
you know your
trade
nationality?
and came directly
You know your nationality?
into
You know your
a
nationality according to
transatlantic
the
slave trade.
I have no idea. Show my Laker.
Plugged out.
Bugged out, man. Anything to be outside of script. Because you know that script gonna make you not be able to do some things that you are comfortable with.
Right.
You know it's true.
Right.
You know it's true. You know that script gonna have you staying at home instead of hitting the club.
Right.
That script gonna have you not being a homosexual.
Right.
That script gonna have you not doing the things that you're doing.
Right.
That's why you're running from it. Because it's uncomfortable to you.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, Shalaki. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 13.
Come on your nationality, bro.
Wherefore the Lord saith, as much as this people draw near to me with their mouth,
Lip
I
service.
do all that lip service. I'm God people. I'm God chosen people. Yeah, I'm God people. That's what you say. I'm God's people. You can't specify nothing. Go ahead.
and with their lips do honor me,
All that lip service, man.
but have removed their heart far from me.
Your mind gone.
Right.
You don't care nothing about the Most High. You don't read his script. You don't listen to his script. You don't consider him. You care nothing about him. The only time you care about the Most High is when you jammed up.
Right.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
And the fear that you have from the Most High is taught by Pastor Pt2, who was taught by your oppressors during our time of slavery. That's why y'all running from them scripts, bro. Man, y'all need to wake up, bro. Wake up. Wake up. There is no telling how long this place got.
That's right.
I know a lot of my people don't care nothing about the news. I know you don't. But you need to start. Because this dude that's in office right now, when I tell you, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. That dude will hit that button before he leaves the office. You can bet that. He done already shut it down because he didn't get his way. That's a temper tantrum. Come on, man. Put your mind together, man. 1+1 always 2.
The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 21. But unto Israel he saith, all day long have I stretched forth my hands to a disobedient and gainsaying people.
All day long, the Most High been reaching out to you, right? You got jammed up one time and you called out to the Most High and he got you out that situation. And while you were jammed up, you were like, if you get me out this, I promise I'll follow you. He got you out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because he loves us, man.
Right.
The Most High, man, we have a merciful Most High. That. He loves us, bro. He loves us, sis. He stretched forth his hand towards us at all times. All we got to do is reach out, put forth some effort. He'll handle the rest. But you got to put forth some form of effort.
That's right.
This is a book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye out of the Lord, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Seek the Most High while he may be found. Because I don't know if y'all been paying attention to YouTube. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news. They are literally about to shut off script from being broadcast over the news because they say it's not real.
Wow.
Is anything computing? My people, they are literally about to cut script off of the internet because they say it's not real. Unless you coming with a Pastor Pt2 mindset. Y'all need to wake up right now. Find the Most High while you can.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Call upon the Most High while he is near. Because when that time comes, man, hey, when the Most High say our job done, it's done.
Right. That's right.
Y'all come look for it all day and day if you want to. You will not find. It will be too late. You think you got all the time in the world. Y'all in y'all comfort zone. Y'all cool with being niggas, man. Y'all cool, y'all love it.
This is a book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
A famine of hearing the words of the Most High.
Wow.
It's coming. It is coming. They already passed.
Did they pass the law of you can't Israel bash, or is it in the process?
No, they passed it state by state.
Okay.
So it's a law being passed state by state. Then you can't bash Israel. And if you do, well, when I say Israel, I'm talking about them fake Jews, them fake ass Jews over there in so-called Israel right now. Yo, that's trying to be us, but do law. Right? They trying to make it against the law of the land to speak against those people, to boycott those people. Right? Come on, man. How can they have that much power, man? They're not even over here like that, man. How can they have that much power? Them wheels ain't turning in y'all heads yet.
Come on. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 10. For the world.
Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even into the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Y'all gonna be looking. Y'all gonna be looking and searching. Y'all gonna be pulling up these on the internet. Y'all gonna be out in the street, man, where they at, man? I know I heard about this situation. I heard about this situation. Where they at? I need some explanation, bro. Too late. You had your chance. You had your chance. You too busy worrying about scheming on your own brother. You too busy worrying about getting money. Money over everything. That's what you too busy worrying about.
That's right.
Instead of your salvation.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra. This book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 10. For the world has lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are already gone, and half a 10th part. And there remaineth that which is after half of the 10th part.
This is written in the Bible. This is written in script.
Now therefore set thy house in order.
Get your house straight. You get your house straight. Do not rely on another man to get your house straight. You get your house straight. Go ahead, Arthur.
And reprove thy people.
Reprove your people. Tell your people what time it is. Get them straight.
That's right. Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
So everybody that has an ear to hear, they need comfort. Because everybody else, they don't think they in trouble. They think they good. They around here balling, right? On 28s and so forth and so on. Outshining your brother. Right? You bend the corner extra slow and extra wide so everybody can look at you. Even though you almost causing wrecks because you want somebody to look at you. Right? But you good though.
And now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. And cast away the burdens of man.
That's right.
Put off now the weak nature.
Put off now the weak nature.
And set aside the thoughts that are heavy unto thee.
Set aside these heavy thoughts. How I'm going to pay my car note. How I'm going to pay my house note. How I look when I walk out the door. Before I leave out the door, I got to spend an hour in front of the mirror to make sure I look good for the world.
And haste thee to flee from these times.
Haste means hurry up. Wake up. Do it now while you still have opportunity.
For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Wake up right now, man. Y'all ain't wasting time. Them bombs can drop at any moment.
That's right.
You think I'm lying? Man, y'all need to check the news, bro. Y'all need to pay attention to world news. I am not talking about Doc 6 on your side. I'm not talking about ABC 13 in your neighborhood. I'm talking about world news. Because world news affects the world. You are a part of the world.
That's right. It's a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The conclusion of all of this.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. It's simple. If you do that, you are literally in good standing with the Most High. If you put forth effort to do that, you are literally in good standing with the Most High. You are perfectly you. He knows you're going to fall, but he's saying, get back up. See what I'm saying? Right there. Right there. Got to have 28. Flying through.
Come on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
It's the whole duty of man. The whole duty of man is to fear God and keep his commandments. It is not to outball your brothers. It is not to sell cocaine and crack to your brothers. It is not to sleep with your brother's wives. It is not to sleep with your sisters' husbands, sisters. It is not to be thoughts, sisters.
That's right.
That's
The
right.
whole duty of man, meaning mankind, meaning the Most High's people. people, right? The whole duty of us is to keep his commandments. Fear God and keep his commandments. That's it.
That's right.
According to 1 Kings, if you do that, you are literally considered a man. If you're not doing that, guess what you are? You are 40-something-year-old child. 30-something-year-old child. Still got the mentality of a high schooler. How many women I can sleep with? How many men I can get to pay my bills?
Bring up.
You still a child. Until you get these scripts in your mind, in your heart, you are literally a grown kid.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's time, man. It's high time, meaning it's past time. Wake up. If you are in so-called 2019, man, if you paying more attention to world star hip hop and twerking videos in the strip club than you are your own